This is what it's come to. Hello everybody and welcome back to Teacups and Toadstools. It's been a hot minute. As you can tell, I'm back in my parents' house because I'm home for quarantine and all of my classes have moved online, and so I'm home until probably like June or July. So that kind of happened, and yeah. I hope you guys are safe and are doing alright during this really difficult time, and I hope you're staying inside and protecting yourself and protecting others from this virus. I just wanted to make a video really quick about things that have reminded me throughout this whole crazy quarantining that everything is gonna be okay, and sometimes you just need to be reminded of that despite the really terrible things that are going on around you. So I just wanted to share some, I think I'm just gonna say books and bobs because some of these aren't books and I just thought of them, but yeah, books that remind me that everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, so I just have to jump in here. I'm editing, and so the first book that I talk about in this video, for some reason, I just like am the saddest person alive while I'm describing the book to you.
1 Million Lovely Letters is an autobiographical piece by Jodi Ann Bickley, and
I wanted to make sure I talked about it because it's the one that inspired me to make the video. Okay, so the book I wanted to talk about was called 1 Million Lovely Letters, and it's by Jodi Ann Bickley, and it is a book about how Jodi Ann Bickley, it's autobiographical, she had an illness where she thought that she would not survive. And so she started this movement called 1 Million Lovely Letters, where she would just send letters to people who sent her letters and just responded to different people. And it's really, really uplifting. But yeah, the way I described it, wow, I sound really sad. So yeah.
Okay, a book that is sort of like an uplifting book for me is Sense and Sensibility. Also, the movie that was written by Emma Thompson is also uplifting. So if you're not a reader of Jane Austen, but you might like the movie, check out the movie because the ending, close your ears if you don't want spoilers. I'll give a wave like this when I'm done talking about spoilers, but the ending with Edward and Eleanor, when it's like she has loved him this whole time and then finally he is like, I love you, and she just is so like overcome with emotion. Like this scene in the movie, you guys, no more spoilers, but wow, the ending just makes my heart soar out of my chest. I love it so much. Savvy by Ingrid Law is a book I grew up with, and I'm sure a lot of people in my generation are going to be on board with me. I recommend rereading it if you've read it before, because as an adult, rereading this has really just like, I don't know, it's been kind of like clarifying or like enlightening, I guess. I don't know, but it passes the test of time, and I just really think the whimsy of this book is like a good escape, but also it has a heart and it is very heartwarming. Yeah, would recommend this guy. My copy of this book is loaned to a friend, but the next one is called I'll Give You the Sun. It's by Jandy Nelson, and I read it in high school, and it follows the journey of two twins, one girl, one boy, and they alternate who is narrating, and it is very, very heartwarming. It's LGBTQ, which I absolutely love, and it's just about like self-discovery and finding out who you are, and it's also very adventurous. If you're looking for a little bit of an escape in the realm of like going on an adventure and like taking daring risks and stuff, not like crazy amount, but there's some crazy stuff that happens, and it's very satisfying and very good. My mug today brings me joy, reminds me everything's gonna be okay. It's rainbow. Alright, a classic book that I also don't own. I got it from the library when I read it, but it's called The 5 People You'll Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. It is kind of a moment where somebody passes away and they get to meet 5 people that they impacted during their life, and they don't really know that they impacted some of these people, and some of them they didn't know their names or didn't know them. Yeah, again, heartwarming, and it's about like who we touch in our lives and to take every day and be kind and spread kindness, because you never know whose life you're gonna touch by being kind. Okay, this book has always been this for me, and I've reread it like a million times, and I just love it. I love it. It's The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. I'm sure you have read it, but reread it right now. Sit down. You could finish it in an hour. It is so good, and if you haven't read it, get on it. It is so good. It is about a stuffed rabbit, which favorite animal is a rabbit, as you guys know, so I'm a little, like, I love this book, but it's about a rabbit who, he's kind of vain and full of himself and, like, thinks highly of himself, but then one day he gets lost. I think he gets thrown off of a cruise ship, which is, like, spooky town. He goes on this journey and finds himself and meets a bunch of different cool people, and it is so good. And again, it's a children's book, but sometimes you gotta reread these guys. It's good stuff. Okay, also, I just thought of this while filming, but the movie, It's a Wonderful Life, I know it's a Christmas movie, but like that movie just makes me cry happy tears every time, and it is so, like, it stands the test of time. Like, not a lot of movies made in like the 30s do that for me, but I think that that movie, again, though it is old and it shows the culture of the time period, like, the message is really important. And guys, I love Jimmy Stewart's voice. Like, his voice is so iconic. It's like, Mary! Mary! Like, I love it. Just so good. Writing letters to my friends because it is so nice to like give a little gift right now, and I love getting mail from my friends, and it's just kind of uplifted me this, you know, while I've been stuck inside. Okay, another thing that I have found joy in doing is, okay, so you know how like for Christmases and stuff you get those books that are like huge, heavy, like coffee table books, but you've never actually read them, you just have them. So I have like a ton of those, and so I've been using like a lot of my free time to like flip through and look at the pictures and stuff. And here's some, I'll just feature a couple that I have that I've enjoyed. For my birthday, I got this Buffy Encyclopedia, which, you guys, look at this like blood spatter on the, I mean, this is like the perfect gift, but I've finally actually been able to like read it and look at the pictures and stuff. Oh, I just found a Clue playing card in the book, so that's fun. It's been really fun to like look at the lore in this and like the things that are more expanded upon in the comics and get some of the insight of like the writers and stuff. And like they have full character bios, like for Cordelia. You guys, this is like, it's so awesome. And I wouldn't have never read it had it not been for like having a million hours of just like sitting around, so. Okay, so guys, this one was in my grandparents' like attic or something when they were moving out of their house, and so it's this 100 years of Schubert history, like theater history, and they gave it to me, you know, because I love theater, I do. I'm a musical theater major, but yeah, like look at like, these are some old like Follies costumes. Like, I never would have read these. Like, so good, so cool. Like, flip through these coffee table books, you guys, you'll learn things. Favorite one, I got this for Christmas a couple years ago. It's called The Art of Brave, and it's like, you know, about the movie Brave. The like, okay, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you for a second. Brave is my favorite Disney movie. And I know that that is such an unpopular opinion and everyone like thinks it's so mediocre, but I love it. I love Merida, even though she's like really, really feisty and kind of can be a little bit obnoxious. Like, I just like her. I really love the mother-daughter relationship in that. And also, Emma Thompson is in it. Yeah, Emma Thompson is my favorite actress of all time, so in case you didn't know that, now you know. Fun facts. Brave. But yeah, no, this book is really neat though, because it shows a lot of like the original like character designs. Like, look, what? Cool. Anyway, yeah, this is just a little video to like reconnect with the things that remind us that things are gonna be okay, because I think it's important to remind us of that right now. And it doesn't mean not to strive for change, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying this as like a, you know, okay, escape in these things and don't try to enact change within your community or within what's going on around you. I think that a lot of us, including me, myself, I'm getting very anxious about the state of what's going on, and I think it is important to, for your mental health, step back and look at the world and look at the good things that have happened and just think, okay, like, we can get through this. And here is how people have spread kindness to get through things that have happened in the past that have been difficult. So anyway, some real talk for you right there. All right, I hope you all are staying safe and inside, and yeah, I'm looking forward to, I've done a couple of like challenge videos, which I'm compiling right now, so I'm really excited to get those out to you guys and have some free time, but I am trying to take it easy and respect what my brain and my body needs during this time. As we transition to being inside a lot more. So subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'm really excited to release some new content for you guys. I have stuff in the works. I say that every time. It's coming, I promise. Yay! And I want to start doing this thing where I ask you guys a question and I want to hear your response in the comments. So what is something that you read when you are scared and you need something to calm yourself? I need some more of that in my life, so I'm curious to see what you guys think, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! But yeah, have a good day. I'm just gonna... What is this? Hello? It's like shining a light through it. Or it was. I can't get it to do it again. Yay!